to get my stream chat going. We are back. We are back. I am 696. Wow. We tricked you, dude. We tricked you. Or maybe not. Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? I'm back in the yeah. It's like 12:49 p.m. So it's basically good morning. Yeah. Just woke up after yesterday night. Feeling lucky. My king does not look good. Ooh, G5, close this guy. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, so a little bit more stream tonight, today. So this is going to be an attack. It's going to be a sacrifice. This is going to be something here with the bishop on h7, man. That's just, it's just a disaster. So basically, bishop f3, bishop h5, rook g1. Sup yourself, dude. What's up? No supper, nothing. Knight g7. Alright, take it. Free stuff. I'm gonna still take on h5, right? I mean, that bishop on h7 is just a disaster. Ooh. Now that bishop on c1 is gonna look pretty hot, yeah? f5, 96, everything. Alright, so let's go for it. f5. Check. Boom, it's mate, yeah? It's bishop h5 mate, basically. Ouch. Alright, so I just woke up. I see myself at the position number 700. So it's gonna... So the Chess 24 tournament starts today at about 5 p.m., which is about 4 hours from now. So plenty of time to do some fun. So let's do some fun, yeah? You guys all for having some fun? Come on, guys, admit it. You want to have some fun. Rook e8, prepare e5. Prepare the catapult. I want that catapult opening the e file and hitting his queen. Centralize. I'm not sure about taking this guy here though. Because you know, he's gonna close my bishop or something. He wants to play f5, I guess. Naughty guy. Yeah, okay, fine, take it. Fine, I'll take this. Just queen c7, rook d8. Is allowed to have fun on Twitch. You betcha. You betcha. Queen c8, bishop on a6. Get the bishop rolling. Calling. Yeah, so white is very solid, extremely solid, not so easy to break through here. So we're gonna probably try to exchange stuff and wait for white to make some pawn movements in the center. And then we're sort of gonna try to use some pins and just go and get this guy. I mean, it's not gonna be easy. Bishop f6 is actually looking very interesting right now. So let's do that. Let's hit this pawn, force that bishop g2. Now knight gets this nice square in a5, right? It's really, really nice square. Though I really want to take this bishop. But I want that knight in the center as well, so let's get this knight here. Because that knight can jump to d3. And that means I can grab this pawn on c3 as well. So let's grab this pawn. You guys know how I love free stuff. Now bishop f6. Basically black is just winning here. Just gotta be a little bit more careful and not blunder anything. So 95. Maybe I should have taken the f-pawn, right? Keep that f-file open for the rook. Just subscribed with a Twitch Prime. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. So bishop f4. I don't know. Grab the bishop. Play g5. So he plays this. I don't know. Grab the rook, I guess. e6 maybe. Well, he wants to play knight f3. How about this move? Is this a good move? I don't know. I think I screwed up a little bit somewhere here. I mean, g5 was just way too cheesy, yeah? It was just a tiny bit too cheesy. Knight f5, of course. e5 is coming, I guess, some point. Man, this doesn't look right. Alright, e6. e6, get this bishop to e7 to safety. Get this bishop safe. Queen c7. Centralizing stuff. Ploo. No, that's kind of cool. That is a cool nickname, dude. Check. King f8. I'm getting killed here. With all this counter-attack. g6. King e7, rook h8. Let's go, man. Yeah, I messed up such a completely winning position. Things like that happen. King e7, knight f5 check, I guess. Alright, tricky. Tricky. But I don't have time, alright, let's play king e7 anyway. Check. Bishop e5, centralize that something. Grab. There's a pawn. It's a nice pawn. So we can grab it. I blundered rook d1! Oh my god. Yeah, does he see it? Does he see rook d1? You gotta see it probably. Come on, man. Oh, it's my move. Oof. You didn't see it. King b8. You did not see rook d1 winning my queen. My god. Thank you. Alright, push. Let's see, 5, b4. I got his queen. Yes, I got your queen, dude. Alright, that was pretty good. Yeah, he played rook e1. That's unbelievable, right? Rook d1 just wins the house. Okay. Yeah. A little bit lucky there. Just a tiny bit. So I'm pretty hyped up about this Chess 24 tournament. We got serious matchups today. Nakamura versus Carlsen, right, and Firouzja versus Dingleren. So these guys are still kind of doing a lot of fun stuff. Okay, but if you do this, I get to play. Okay, so you have to play the stuff, but then b5. You should not play a5. Allow me to play b5 in this position. That's basically considered a no-no. because I can play b6, and now that a5 pawn is going to be weak, rook goes to a1, bishop d3. Just double your rook on the a file, and black has really no... Okay, so you get this f5, but I don't know where is this all going. Because, see, you have to sack your knight already. I don't know, just make sure I don't blunder anything. So, bishop b... okay, so he wants to take, grab, I see. Alright, rook d1. Let's protect stuff. Bishop goes to c7, that's how we protect the b6 pawn. And we'll have to play this, kick this guy out, knight d4, kick this guy out, and attack the e6 pawn at the same time. So we get squares, knight can be pushed by playing f3, bishop goes to c7 as I mentioned. Of course I could just take that rook, which I obviously don't see. Okay, so it's a lot of fun. Okay, let's grab this rook, play b7, extra rook, wins the day, many pawns. Chess Wizard, I like your nickname. Mr. Wizard, where's your wand? Or wand? So we need to forget to full screen. Alright, you guys gonna get full screen here. I'm gonna be commenting on the event. Since you guys asked me last night about doing commenting, so that's what I'm gonna do. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm gonna comment on the event. So hopefully it will be fun. It is rapid game. Only 2 matches, which is pretty smart. Obviously, if you have 4 guys playing at the same time, it's you can't pay attention to anybody. I think 95 here is this thing, right? I think there is this thing on Queen G6 or something, and I'm hitting some of these guys. I think there is like huge theory here. Don't remember though any of it. So, but Queen e4, Knight b5, right? So that's the trick. So probably castle first. Oh yeah. So it's castle, f4, queen takes e4, bishop somewhere f2, bishop d4, knight g6. Right. It's huge, ancient line in this. This is like ancient line here. It's been played by Gary, I think. The one and only, the Mr. Famous guy, the legend, the mythical legend. So, black is fine. Just basically play f5 here. Open that white king. Wang is something else. Now I was trying to pronounce it Wand, but it's Wand, right? Even though it's like A, it should be an A, but I guess that's not how we roll. So f5, right? So okay, let's go. Let's see this f5. Let's just go straight f5. Normally I play king h8, like prepare a little bit, you know, get away from all those possible pins, checks and stuff, but Wanda. Oh, that sounds like that guy from Doctor Strange, right? What was that? The Guardian of the Library. That was the funny dude, yeah? The one he says like, do you ever smile? It's like, and then remember that in the Iron Man, there's like, you're invited to my wedding, yeah? That was the kid. Not the kid, but the dude. What was his name? I think his name was Wong, yeah? Wang. So it was pretty cool. So, centralize. I rewatched Doctor Strange in 3D. Oh yeah, I never watched stuff in 3D. What is like? What is the experience like, dude? Share the knowledge. I never watched in 3D. It's like, I don't know. Just never did. Never got the chance. Supposedly the quality is really good, yeah? The Doctor Strange isn't the best. I believe you. And you just give me the exchange. Alright, let's grab this exchange. 3D is overrated? Oh. Well, I have no idea. I don't watch in 3D. But you know, they charge like extra stuff, right? Avatar is great, really? Oh. Sounds good then. Alright, bishop d3. Let's get this e-file going. c4. Look at that bishop on d3 with the c4 pawn protecting him, right? It's gonna be a monster. And Oculus. Oh my God, Oculus! You're real into that weird stuff with the virtual reality, right? Oculus. I heard about this thing. Uh, but those things, like, you know, playing first shooters, it gives me like huge headaches, and like I'm very close to being having seizure. I don't know, so I'm not gonna touch that stuff. Did you play 14 hours this marathon? No, I just woke up, guys. I played last night a little bit. I wake up and I'm like 700 plays, and since it's 4 hours still before the Chess 24 event, so I'm decided to play some more games. Correct my position. The Star Trek Bridge Crew game. Pretty sure you would love it. I bet it. Okay, so last night I was talking about this G3 Bishop G2 F4. So this is in action. So you guys are very lucky. This is how I play this reverse stuff. Okay, H5, H3 is a classic, right? H4, G4. Make sure there are no holes here. And now knight C3. So that's how I play the reverse. You can call it bird, I guess. And I have pretty good results with this. Reverse Langer Dutch, right. But people say it's called bird, really. So I don't play 4 immediately. I play G3, Bishop G2, and I try to be really sneaky. And this especially works against guys who play like D5 and stuff. Best games were in C. Oh, Commodore. Ah, yep. Those were fun days, man. So knight G5, keep the pressure, or F5. Interesting choice. Alright, let's go knight G5. I basically love my knights having squares. Of course, I'm blundering H4 here. Ouch. H4, and black like sort of kills my structure on the king side here. Thank God he didn't see that. Because after H4, GH, he can take on F4, and my pawn structure is completely ruined. So, gotta watch out for those pawn breaks, guys. Those can make or break your game. So bishop d2 for now. Simply castle queenside, because definitely black is not queen. He's definitely not going to roll on the king side. That's just the recipe for disaster. G4, G5 mate. The Doctor Strange guy is called Wong. Okay, so see, you told me about that Wang Wang Wong, and I got that association immediately. Like I heard this somewhere. So yeah, I was very happy when they put the ancient babe into the Avengers, right? And there was this conversation which I absolutely love. Like, you're about 5 years early. He's like going to the hospital, doing this operation and stuff. So she also went to the future to see all of it, different iterations of the future. So I'm surprised she didn't see that Thanos thing, right? That makes no sense, really. If she went and saw the future, then she should have seen Thanos attack. So that's one thing. That's just one little detail that I think has a problem with that movie. But otherwise, it was pretty cool. Yeah, he gave it freely. Right, exactly. So let's go and open this king. Let's go. Hey guys, what's up? I'm grabbing stuff. Your favorite pawn grabbing GM here. Your favorite pawn grabbing GM. Look at this bishop on d4. My God, I need to get rid of this guy. He's like ruining my position. He's ruining my day. Alright, how do I get rid of this bishop? Simple! Sacrifice stuff. The chess book you can suggest. Chess books. Boring, man. It's such a nice morning. Why do you want to spoil it with doing some chess book, dude? Attack! Attack, because that's what we are all about. We are all about attacking chess. Although I'm not below some simple tricks. Don't really want to take on g6. I'm low on time. e6, knight g3, that's... Alright, let's go, let's go. You know, oh, d3, fine, queen e3. Check. Check. Rook g1, no. Grab. Bishop e4. Save me. Check. Ah, take. Yeah, my king got away now. My king got away. I got 92. Yes, yes, and I have extra stuff, and I'm completely winning. Boom. Okay, good. Wow, this was an intense game, man. I did a chess book and says chess books. Wow. Okay, Dvoretsky comes to mind immediately. And of course, the best books I find are the endgames. Endgame studies. These are the only chess books that I kind of even take a look these days, because these are like classic. They never get out of outdated. Okay, so studies. Anything you can get on, I highly recommend Nance 150. This ancient book. I got it at Mainz 2007. I was like doing nothing between the rounds, walking around, decided to check out the bookstore. I see this book, 150 selected endgame studies. They checked it with the engine back then. Of course, there's still some, it's a little bit old, so it has some holes as well. But overall, it's a fantastic book if you want to do your studies. Highly recommended. So, yeah, so if you're asking me for the book, well, I'm saying here, in this particular morning, I really don't want to talk about chess books, just, having fun playing stuff, I know, I'm bad, but hey. First 20, it's a lot of Q endings. Which one? Are you talking about the same thing I'm talking? Nun's 150 selected studies? Oh, Troitsky. Ah, Troitsky, yeah, he's a little bit old in that respect, so his books are old, I mean, still good, but again, the modern stuff is good. So that Dr. Nun books are good, recommend. Of course, some Dvoretsky endgame manuals. He also has some studies, exercises for you. So that never gets old. That's all I can tell you. So studies you can always work on, you can always improve. There's always room for improvement there, always. I mean, I was trying to do those non-book studies. Dude, they were like hard. I got like maybe a third of them, maybe only a third, and I was already top GM at the time. Okay, so do yourself a favor, try to get some serious book on studies, and go for it. All right. Reading Gelfand positional decision. All right. Gelfand Boris. Yes. Legendary. The legendary Boris Gelfand. Absolutely. He's doing great stuff. Great work. So that too I can recommend. I mean, first of all, he is a great worker. So he is not just positional style player, but he also works a lot on chess. I'm not sure what he does these days, but I have huge respect for Boris. He killed me. He is the only guy who ever killed me in 2 candidate matches. That's not an easy feat. I don't think anybody can repeat that. First he beat me in the 2007, and then he beat me in 2011, but 2011 was really clutch. It was a clutch match. We played 4 tie breaks. The main match was 6 draws or 4 draws, so we go for the tie breaks. First 2 tie breaks is a draw, I'm pressing. The third tie break game with black, I win. It's a rapid. And I only had to make a draw with white in the 4th round, and then I lose that game. I saw the drawing line with the bishop f7, that one of those games that's gonna haunt me forever. Because I saw the drawing line and then I decided to go and play for a win. And playing for a win, basically I blundered his next move and I had to resign. So that was a disaster. So the match, the rapid was tied after that, 2-2. And we started to play bliss tie breaks, which unfortunately for me started really soon. I had no time to recover because Rajabov played, I think, very fast. So I got killed in this match. I lost the blitz and I was really upset. But okay, that's life, man. Right, that was really bad, but the whole match was great, right? Uh, I really loved that match, Anand versus Gelfand, because at some point I thought Anand was gonna lose this match. I mean, the way he was playing, he was getting outclassed completely, just really outclassed. And the tie breaks, also the match decided in the tie breaks, and Gelfand, he missed that. That is, that was unbelievable. Actually, he missed that the rook endgame win. Remember, guys, was that he had rook initiate h6 pawn something. It was completely winning, and when Anand saved that game, I realized, okay, that's why you don't win this match, Boris, because you're supposed to win this type of position. So he was really unlucky there. So I feel for that guy. So that was the really, really great match. And it was classical chess. Some greats came to the Moscow where the match happened, and they did commentary. So I think even Gary showed up. I mean, that was a long time ago, right? That was 2012. Yeah, but right now I'm just having fun. I'm trying to play the position basically just to prove to White that he's king in the center. 95 check, of course, also. I'm just trying to show you guys how to play really safe. Okay, I call this really safe playing because you get no weaknesses. You sort of hit targets. Bishop e2, knight g3 check. Of course, I see that. I mean, bishop d4 check, right? There's all sorts of stuff here. I mean, okay, he is blundering everything, I guess. So basically, White has no chance here at all. That's how I played it, safe, because sometimes you go for the material, but your opponent, he gets some chances. Okay, so that's not what we wanted to do here. And this is mate in 3. And e2 mate. Okay, was knight g2 early a good move? It possibly was. A lot of their good moves. But the way I played it really safe, again. Sometimes it's a good idea, especially in blitz, to play very solid and to just deny your opponent plan, right? Deny squares, deny clear plan, because he will have to spend time wasting his precious time trying to find the plan. And that's also like that mind game. Remember when we're talking about the mind games? So that's like a really good example of the playing mind games in chess. So that's so again, you see this g3 f4 bird coming up. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, good match. All right, thanks, man. Was it you playing me? 5-card draw. I wasn't looking at the board at all. Sorry. Hey guys. Hey 5. Yeah, Chepalenko. Yeah. So I love those openings. So the thing is, like in Dutch, they always have a problem where to put this bishop, right? Bishop c8 and bishop c1. Sometimes you develop this bishop to f2 to cover this g3 square, right? You see it? He immediately attacked it. So the question is g4, bishop h4 check. Meh, it's not fun. So let's play king f2. Sometimes you can do that. There are like famous lines in Dutch where king just protects the pawn like this, and it's full board, but you can't really expose this king. So he's kind of safe. Hey guys, hey everybody, hey Anatoly, 5 cards. 5 cards, dude. Oh, he's gonna give me a check. Oh, my blundered it. Yeah. Bishop c5 check. All right, let's centralize the king. All right, let's go. Let's do it. I'm gonna centralize my king. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Wow, king on a3. Fighting king. That's a warrior king, right? That's what are they called in classical literature, I think. The warrior king, yeah? And Langrad Dutch, yeah. You think he was our future world champion? He's got the potential, guys. He's definitely got the potential. The question is, there were a lot of talented kids, over the years, but where are they today? Yeah. So it all depends on him. If he keeps working hard, anything is possible, right? Oh my God, am I blundering another stuff? This is not 1700 guy, that's for sure. Dude, you're just, in the esports, there's such a term as the smurf. right? So this guy is a Smurf, okay? He's definitely a Smurf. I'm gonna call you guy. This guy's a Smurf, that's for sure. Uh, he's smurfing. Okay. So we got something here. This knight on h5, knight on b5. I don't know. So many possibilities here. I need to get this f5 thing going. So let's play knight h2. You Smurf in Dota? Oh, you're a bad boy. I hate Smurfs. You know. Well, Smurfs. You know. Okay, I don't hate them as much as I hate boosters. You know, boosters. Those guys I really hate. You know. It's just so damn annoying. What are you eating? My wife just gave me this nice lunch and breakfast in one. It's some fruits, bananas, apples, good stuff. You Smurf on the Rocket League, so you can play with your brother. Ah, that is a good excuse though. Um, that is a good excuse, I know. Playing with your family is always cool. Always cool. So grabbing a lot of pawns here. That knight on h5, he grabbed that pawn on g3, but he never really got into the game. So bishop c6. So he's bringing that knight back. Alright. No, but knight b8, come on. Come on, man. You just completely killed your knights. Completely. Uptime, do you have any regrets for your chess career? Same thing pretty much, just different mode. Yeah, I guess. Well, boosters, they do it for the money. They're mercenaries. Mercs. Mercs, which reminds me of the good old days in the EverQuest. You know, when they just came up with the Merc system, and basically you could pay for them with the free game points, like rewards or something. And then they had to go and kill it. I think it's called Daybreak now, it's a different company. Well, thanks to those guys, they're still keeping the game alive, but they're like really mercs. And I can't have mercs for free now, I have to pay for them. So, you know, yeah, knight b8 was something, dude. So that was merc stuff. You know, in the League of Legends, I kind of played this just some time, once in a while. I guess it's kind of strange, but there is also Runeterra, yeah? The Relations of Runeterra, this is the game, League of Legends based on the, I mean, it's card game based on the League of Legends characters and heroes, right? So I played it a little bit just to get the feel for it. It's not a bad game. It was in the beta test, I guess. So I think they rolled it live, yeah? Dota 2. Okay, so you're Dota 2 forever, dude. I respect that. I mean, Dota is okay. It's just so aggravating sometimes. I know Jan plays it all the time. I used to play Dota also, a little bit. You know. But it's like studying anyway, right? I read about the professionals. They like memorized all those stats, right? Like how much HP doing you have to do that, how much hits, all those mathematical formulas, like how much damage you do. You have to calculate all this stuff, and that's like so much work. I said to myself, no. You know, if I want to do work, I should just play chess and get paid at least for it, and just play Dota and like memorize that stuff. Why tax my mind? You know, when I already have so many things to remember in chess, like so many lines in chess. Guys, come on, just try to analyze Sicilian Najdorf. Oh my God, that is gonna keep you busy for like a month. Okay, guaranteed. If you like having some you know, fun stuff to do, study Najdorf. I guarantee it's good, it's useful also, and it's hard. Okay. Um, yeah, probably, but you know. So you know, there was a pretty good advice once I heard. The advice was like, just do something that you're really good at. And I blunder, of course. Very nice shot, dude. So if you're good at something, that's probably your gift to the world, if it comes naturally and without a lot of effort. So I figured, why try to rewrite who I am? So just, play chess, You know, it seems to be like the best I can do, right? Share the knowledge with the world and etc. So rook e2, nice. I really don't like this rook e2. So white is being very, very careful here. Check maybe. Maybe c5. Okay, so let's try to play c5. Let's try to push these pawns. Doesn't look that great, but why not, yeah? Queen check. Alright, let's do this queen check, grab this pawn. Am I blundering stuff? Oh, so he just plays here. And if I grab, then queen g5, I guess. Alright. Oh, so you just want to exchange. Oh, ooh, just exchange. Okay. And okay, so you want to go after this pawn. Alright, so white survives, probably a draw. I still am a pawn up, right? And I have a very nice trick up my sleeve. Let's see if he falls for it. I want him to play f4 so I can play bishop d4, bishop c5, and trap that rook. You guys see it, right? If my bishop gets to c5, I trap his rook. That was such a nice, sweet move. Man. You know, that rook on b5 would have been so trapped. It would have been so bad. Damn it. Damn it. On the other hand, I do get my bishop centralized now. And let's control this king. Let's not allow him to enter the game. Hit the bishop. G5. Block the stuff. So that rook can go to f3 some point. Check. Check. And bishop c5. Yeah, we block this rook. Now the pawn grabbing can commence. Rook d2. And we're going to go after this g3 pawn as well. So, I don't know. So he cannot take on b2 basically because of bishop d4 check. Thank you, just demonstrating my points. And this is lost. Just simply grab this bishop and play king f5 and win the game. Yeah, so no, nothing fancy. Oh, you want to play this? Okay. You want to play this? Come on, dude. I have 42 seconds. Don't you think I have enough time? My god. Alright, how about a check? Alright, you know, I can do this all day. Check. Had enough yet? Alright. Well, I don't know. Another check. Think very hard. There are 3 ways to mate him. What is the most aesthetic way? Yeah. I don't know how he feels. You know, you have the sword that's gonna fall on your head like any second now, right? 4 ways. What's the 4th way? Oh yeah, queen a4. Fine. Let's just kill him. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, it's just like, you know, had to do this. You know, whenever the guy is like that, you know, he sees that he's playing a GM, he doesn't resign. So I think I get a right to sort of prolong this fun, yeah, or torture. I don't know. Maybe he is a masochist. I don't know. Queen a4 was social distancing. I like that. I like that, dude. I like that phrase. Social distancing in chess. Wow. Social distancing in chess. New level. New level chess. Yeah, it's like coronavirus thing, right? 1 meter. Stay away. My queen stays away 1 meter away from you. Right. So here's the thing here. Let's play knight b5. Let's sort of force him to exchange this bishop, which opens the h file. The knight on b5 will be hit, of course. I realize that. But we get this open file. So the question is it worth it? Is it worth it? And of course we have to trade this knight immediately. He is way too strong. Ooh. We see bishop g4 incoming. We see that. We see bishop g4 incoming. Oh, somebody serious. Is, I guess, queen d2, but then bishop g4. Alright, bishop f5 is also the thing, right? So bishop g5, bishop f5, a lot of possibilities. Alright, so let's play queen d2. Let's be safe. Let me grab some more stuff that my wife gave me. Yeah, now Nagy, that's a... I remember when Nagy was just a kid. He was just a kid. He was just so young. And then he started... You know, Nagy was considered to be one of the top talents at his time. I think he was like Firuzai, he was winning a lot of stuff. He had huge fame. I think he was considered really, really great player. And then look at him what he's doing now, right? I'm eating some fruits. There's apples and I don't know, apples, bananas. You know, something for your brain. Some easy food that you don't really have to worry about. So let's b3. So black is doing fine. He is basically killing me. He's doing all this computer stuff. It's cool, man. So 92, 92, bishop d3, rook e1. Okay, so let's just castle. Oh my god, I'm blundering the whole queen. Yeah, of course he sees it. Alright, so that's a suspect character number 1 for today in the morning. Playing a lot of computer moves. Not because I lost, but I can see the computer moves when I see one. Okay, I can see. They look logical once you see them, but it's really hard to make those moves. You have to find them. Once you find them, yeah, they look logical, but the thing is like about finding them. So, so that knight b5 thing didn't work out. I'll have to think what to do about it in the next game. So probably, usually I don't play c4 in those positions, so maybe that was the inaccurate stuff. Yeah. So you see, you need to work on your opening anyway. See, I played London for like decades, yeah, and I still get killed here. So that means there's still room for improvement. Always room for improvement. Of course, if I play computer kills me like 9 out of 10 games. Actually, that's not true. I actually learned that against the computer, if you guys want to beat the computer, I mean, make a draw at least the computer, because you cannot beat the computer, okay? You just can't. But you can make a draw with the computer by playing London system. Yeah, you can do that, because you just close the position, and boom. And it's a draw, because it's fortress, right? Positional draw, that's what it's called. That's what it is called. So sometimes when I, play white against computer, I just want to make a draw. I don't want to feel like I want to get killed right now. So I go for something positional, and I'm pretty happy that I make a draw with the computer. Hippo against the computer these days, yeah, Hippo another way, but the computers really got great. They really are updated, so it doesn't quite work much. But see this pawn structure by black? You can just take this pawn on b4 now, because this pawn on d5 is it's gonna it just completely closes off black's bishop on g7. It just completely closes it. So king g2, and probably just play b3 here. And then you want to force black to exchange the c4 b pawn, and black will be stuck with this really ugly structure, and white will be playing for free for a win. So it's going to be a game for 2 results. That's how GMs talk about it. That's GM lingo. When somebody's saying, I'm playing for 2 results, that means he is very happy with his position. So let's play knight c1, because I want that queen on c8. I want that bishop on f3, targeting the e5 pawn, and I want that knight going to f4, joining the attack. All right. So let's do that. Grab. Bishop f3. Bishop f3 I cannot play right now, but my rook has done its duty to the queen. Let's grab this pawn on d5. So knight c1 has a huge potential. It can go to d3, f4, but not right now. So let's see. I need to get to this f7 square somehow. How do I do that? And I need to get my knight. Once my knight joins the game, it's game over for black. But that's why he played rook b2, so I don't play knight d3. And now, of course, you play knight d3. He has to play rook b1. You absolutely happily trade this rook because... ooh, what? Wow. Really? Okay. Grab. Let the grabbing commence. Queen a1. Yeah, that's definitely not the move I certainly expected. Definitely not the most scary move. Queen a6. Protect this knight, which protects my pawn on f2. King g2. Bring the king. Now the knight is ready to go to c5. Take away this e4 square, and black is completely lost. So, thank you for following, guys. So, we're playing some bullets. I actually managed to get from 700 position to 390. I mean, look at this streak, right? These guys have been probably staying up all night, yeah? Wow, what a dedication. Right, so okay, let's play some Dutch. So this is going to be like Dutch exercise. And, oh, he plays knight c3. Yeah, well, I think, yeah, I really hate playing t5 here, so let's play the old move, e6. Let's play the old move. This is considered to be the old move, and you just play bishop e7 here. So you sort of try to... Ooh, very aggressive. There is such a line. I just don't remember. I have to remember this line. I really don't remember this line. This is another benefit of playing online chess. People play lines against you which you haven't seen in years, right? So that's good stuff, man. Thank you for playing this line. I haven't seen it in years. So now you castle basically queenside, knight c6, queenside castling. White gets, I think this is equal because this this should be equal because, again, this semi-open f file is good for black, basically. It is good for black because white knight is sort of stuck protecting that f2 pawn. Chess, he looks so old. Who, me? I look old? I was always old, dude. What are you talking about? It's like, remember in X-Men First Class, they tried to recruit Silver. What is his nickname? Damn it, I forgot. This fastest dude from the West, anyway. Right? Silver or something. And then he's playing ping pong. And he says, I'm young. No, he was saying something along those lines, like, you're just old. Yeah? So that was cool. So knight g6, knight f4. Tactical trick. That's how you protect the pawn on h5. And black has extra pawn. Quicksilver. Yes, Quicksilver. Those probably were the best moments in both movies, I think. Yeah, those cutscenes with Quicksilver doing his crazy thing. Those were definitely the highlights. And take this pawn or not? That is the question. I kind of like my knight, so let's play rook g8. Do you like your life in the US? Yeah, it was not bad. I'm not complaining, man. It was a good life. But I married a Russian girl. Okay, so and that's how things went. And then I moved with this girl to Russia. And also, of course, you know, my mom lives in Saint Swidlerburg. I'm starting to call Saint Petersburg Saint Swidlerburg, thanks to this dude. Yeah. King d3, knight f4 check, I guess. Maybe just grab the pawn first. Yeah, because knight f4 check still here. Yeah. Okay. So, you know, you gotta spend time with your mom. You gotta live with the girl of your dreams. So, it doesn't matter. You know, the places don't really matter. It's people in your life. It's the relationships. It's memories. Again, it's mostly it's people that make or break your life. So, you know, it's not the places really. Um, ooh, boss attack. 1800 dudes. He's doing psychological attack on me. He's offering me a draw. Alright, we're gonna take you seriously. If you're gonna offer me a draw, I'm gonna take you really seriously, dude. That means you're like trying to say you're cool. Alright? Let's see. Let's see how cool you are. A5, okay. That's a cool dude move, I agree. Why not? People in relationship make places special. Exactly. Exactly, dude. So e4, e4. I have this nice rook h4 move sometimes. I just like it for the kicks of it. Just play g4, g5. I mean, that's why you need the rook on h4 to protect this pawn. But now you can play g5, and this becomes like really a mess for black now. Yeah, his knight has to go somewhere. Try to offer my draws without thinking too much. Alright, so let's grab this pawn. He has to take with the c pawn. That means my knight gets another square on b5. Can I play something crazy? Let's get the c-file. His pieces are all in disarray. Knight gets this absolutely wonderful square on b5. Okay, let's go knight. We're going to the end game. Because this rook gets to the c7. Rook c8 is impossible. Knight d6 check. So black is like really, really lost. Okay? Yeah, rook h4, g4, g5, you see how that immediately his coordination in his pieces, it immediately dropped, yeah? Because that knight on g8, I get more space, and I get this nice square on e5. Remember how I was talking about the squares in London system? That e5 square in particular? That's a really soft spot in my heart for that place. So that's what we're gonna do. So this, he is a down bishop and a rook, and he offered me a draw. All right. Let's see it. Let's strangulate this guy. I'm gonna take every piece you have. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take every single piece you have. I'm not being vengeful. I'm just thinking if you offer me draw, you better show your goods, man. You better show your goods. So far, it wasn't very impressive. Grabbing all those pawns. Alright, let's just kill this guy, yeah? I mean, let's not humiliate him. Let's not humiliate him too much. Nobody deserves being humiliated. So let's just kill him. Rook h5 mate. Good game. GG. Alright, instead of resign... yeah, that is true. That is actually true. It's about time they call it the Kamsky system. Nah. Nah. Alright. Now, after prolonged thinking, another draw offer. I'm expecting another draw offer. Come on. No? I'm very surprised. Yeah. You know, now that you mention it, I agree. Those buttons are not easy, but if you're like playing a lot on LiChess, so let's go again, g3, f4. But if you're playing a lot on the server, you like automatically know where those buttons are. So this is my preferable way of playing bird or Dutch language reversed. This is my preferable way. Because you sort of avoid that crazy f5, e5, remember that? F takes e5, d6 system. And absolutely ridiculous, crazy system. And white is like looking for a draw already. It's like King's Gambit reversed. So that's why I don't play f4. I'm just giving you the secret, okay? I don't play f4 immediately because of that e5, f takes e5, d6 crazy stuff. It just boggles my mind, okay? And I looked at some lines there, and white has to suffer He has to suffer for that measly pawn. Why? Knight f8. Okay, bishop knight h6 looks good. Thank you for that wonderful spot on my bishop and developing my bishop with the tempo. I appreciate it, dude. Okay, bishop takes. Now I just need to put my pieces on the F. Alright, here. Queen d2. Preparing bishop h3, rook f1, or let's play a4. Make sure that bishop doesn't get to b5 at all. So a4 is actually a good move. So bishop goes to h3, and black is completely lost. So after f45, you can play the tricky e4 and transfer the game to the king's gambit. But you see, sometimes I don't feel like playing king's gambit, right? I mean, so there's nothing wrong with king's gambit, but sometimes you just don't feel like, you know, you just woke up, right? You want to just have solid, nice positional game, cup of coffee, you know, smell that, you know, just feel that smell of nice coffee. You know, sit back, sip it, you know, sit back, relax. You know, when you play King's Gambit, you just have, it's impossible. You can't do that, all those things. Alright? So sometimes just not in the mood to play King's Gambit. I mean, when you feel competitive, sure, that's probably a good time to play King's Gambit. Because you're like, okay, let's go, throw me your best, I'm gonna, you know, roll with the punches, etc. That's when you have a feeling like that, then you should play something really suggestive, really like provoking. King's Gambit then is perfect. But besides from that, nah. Why not Queen G7? Because Bishop G7 looked aesthetic. You know, one thing for chess is that it allows you to play some aesthetic moves. For someone, maybe Queen G7 is more aesthetic, but for me, Bishop G7 was more. Nothing, it was just personal preference. Okay. So I take with a knight. I like the way my pieces control the center. I like how the pawn's blocking white's bishop here. I'm pretty happy with my position. So sometimes I like to play h5 here, because white knight is only 2, and he cannot get to g5 squares, so I like h5, h4. Because now suddenly, after you take this thing, white has to take with the h-pawn, because if he takes with an f-pawn, ooh, okay, knight g6, wow, somebody's definitely feeling dangerous. Knight on e5, this is a good knight, so let's try to get him. Because white king is now definitely wide open. He is definitely a good target, so we're gonna go for that king sometime later. Maybe knight h5 first, let's get rid of this beautiful knight on e5. Now we have queen h4, knight g3 mate, right? So I don't know what you're doing, but thank you for allowing me to play this move. Knight g3, queen h4 is probably winning. Okay, hello from New York City and knight g3 mate. New York City represents, yeah? By the way, guys, you know, be strong, because New York City is like the worst coronavirus place in the US, yeah? I mean, like, it's huge. It's like one of those disaster centers. So, you know, stay safe, friend. You got hacked. A video by Daniel Wrench. What are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about? I watched his videos many times. Hacked. Who got hacked? Hacking, holding it down. Thanks. I'm still waiting for to mutate into zombie virus. My God! And all those serials, TV shows about Zombielands, Z World, World Z, The Day of the Dead, right? They all come true. Run for it. Ah, the Games Fountain, Leela Stockfish, had a video series on the polar bear opening, which is what he called his reverse lane guard. Man, that doesn't, it's not polar bear, come on guys, it's just, it's Dutch, okay? Dutch, just Dutch. Polar bear, my God, fantasy, some people have a lot of fantasy. Polar bear, why is it polar bear? Some people just like the world to burn. I gotta probably agree with you there about people wanting the world to burn. But that's why we have you. And that's why we have LiChess, right? And that's why we have great women. Because you need to drain that testosterone from your system, okay? Too much testosterone leads to a lot of angry, highly aggressive men, okay? So, you know, get a girlfriend, get a life. That will surely help you, okay? Um, Definitely you wouldn't want to see the world burn if you have such wonderful things in it. Wonderful people, then you wouldn't want to see the world burn. So I guess a lot of those politicians, you know, but of course there's money thing, right? So there's always the money thing. So it's not always about just ambition, it's also about the money. And that is of course a problem. What are we gonna do here? I don't know. He wants to take. I don't want to give you stuff, man. So let's play Rook G8, I guess. And I need to develop. I'm underdeveloped. I'm way underdeveloped here. Take maybe on G3 first. Alright, let's grab it with Rook. King E7. Hello from France. Hello France. Vive la France. Вообще la grave. Yeah. Excellent. Almost like Bill and Ted. Almost. He's almost like Bill and Ted, but he is not exactly Bill and Ted. He definitely, like, remember Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure? And they bagged Napoleon in that movie, remember? They were hunting for the most famous people in history. So they bagged Napoleon, and they brought him back in time. Oh god, that was hysterically funny. And they put him bowling. And then something else came up, they forgot about him, so they left the building. And the owners of the bowling alley, they told him like, dude, you know, nothing is free here, you gotta pay. And he's like, pay? That was like such French. That was a great actor. That was such a great actor. I need to get rid of this something here. Who's your favorite player? Rook. Oh, he's tricky. He gets this thing. Oh my god. I'm blundering. Alright, so, oh fine. You get this exchange back. Good job, man. Good roll. I still have a superior position, right? I have extra pawn. I still have that. So I'm gonna roll these pawns and try to win. Try to win by rolling these pawns. King d5, king c5. Alright. And, alright. Be excellent to each other, guys. Right? Party on, dudes. Let's not blunder stuff, but I like rook e3. Be excellent to each other. Ah, so that was your trick. Alright. We get more pawns. We get more of your pawns, dude. How do I grab more of his pawns? Grab this. He's playing rook b5, I guess. Oh, if you play this, then I just pin you. I pin you. Got it, the pawn pusher. I'm the pawn grabber and the pawn pusher. That's true. That is true. So push pawns. Push those pawns. The female PM are clearly dealing much better with the current crisis. You were not surprised. You know, there's always a caveat, right? I mean, when Hillary was running for the president, for the US president, I'm sorry, we are talking about politics here. I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel very strongly about politics, but this is a mature channel, alright? If you're a kid, you know, just stay away from the channel, yeah? I mean, if you're a kid, if you're like a teenager guy, you know, get a girlfriend. That's only advice I can give you. Get a girlfriend, and then come back. Anything else, no advice to kids. Alright? So, GG, great, thank you. So, let's go back to the women and their role in history. I always thought that, you know, having a woman leader is good. However, then comes Hillary, right? It's like such a huge issue here. I don't know even where to start, right? Some people probably like her. Wow, what is this? Okay. Quizler Rizam. Maybe Karpov. It doesn't okay. Right. For example, Germany is like have made. Germany has this for many years. This leader, Angela Merkel, right? I don't know. Personally, to me, she is like probably the what should a woman be like? Of course, there is in Great Britain there was this Margaret Thatcher, right? She was called an Iron Lady, not without a reason, I guess. So yeah, was world number 8 at the age 16 in July FIDE list. You ain't seen everything yet, baby. I'm just kidding. I mean, what is this? D5? Wow. Can you really play chess like this? Can you really do this? I guess you can. Wow, look at this D5 chess move is amazing. This is why I stopped playing Grunfeld, because you know, this is a lot of theory, and if you make one wrong move, basically you're screwed. You know, no offense meant. So that's why I stopped playing Grunfeld. This is just not for me anymore. You have to memorize all this stuff for young kids. This is the opening for the young kids, that's for sure. Rook A1. Yeah, I saw that I could take that thing, but alright, let's grab on A3. Since you so nicely give me this bishop on A3, because I attacked the rook on F1, right? So I can grab this, and if you grab this rook, I grab his rook. And we get the opposite color bishops, but this particular opposite color bishops should be okay for black, because my bishop is better than his bishop, because my bishop sort of like standing really cool on this diagonal, and standing really pretty, and he's gonna help me push those pawns, right? You guys, the thing about Grunfeld to remember is that you have 2 versus 1 on the queen side, and you really want to push those pawns. That's what Grunfeld is all about. You want to exchange stuff, go into the endgame, and you want to, you know, push those pawns, because in the endgame, any endgame pawn endgame manual will tell you for sure that you know, you got to push the stuff. So rook c5. So what's going on here? So he wants to close my bishop, right? So okay, that's a no-no. And he is also 2400, so that's a pretty strong player. That's a pretty strong player. So let's try to prevent this. So bishop goes here. He's gonna play here, and I need to do something really fast here. Maybe e6, or maybe just b5, or maybe rook c4 and queen c5. Sort of, I need to exchange queens here. I feel like I really do need to exchange queens here, because he managed to get that e5 in. Yeah. Okay, so congratulations, a well played game by White. He managed to get what he wanted. Yeah, he has to do this. And then he probably plays rook d1. So he wants to play d6. And king f8 probably. Just to make sure my king blocks the pawn. No, no draw. You're slightly worse, man. Because I fixed your pawn on f4 color. And you're probably gonna not... You're not gonna like this position in a few moves. You're not gonna like this position in a few moves. Check first. Rook a3. Because this a2 pawn is now going to be a lot of pain for white to protect it. That's the openings you can master, and you know some lines you can actually be the GM. But in the end game is where your true strength is being shown. Okay, so that's why I always tell people, you know, study your end games, because they'll probably give you more than anything else. So he is stuck with his king in the mating net, sort of. F5 is a huge threat, and rook e3 is also a huge threat, right? So he is already struggling really hard. F5 is a huge thing. So he has to play this, and then probably check first. And then f5. Let's just make sure he gets his weakness on f4. It is important. King e7. No time. Grab. Bishop d6. And king f6 maybe. Okay, so this is lost position for white, technically speaking, because his pieces are like completely tied up. Just grab. Completely tied up to the defense. Rook d2. Oh my god, I blundered. Oh my god, why did I thought I'm mating him. Of course I'm not mating him. Of course I'm not mating him. Oh my god. The blunders. The key blunder starts, yeah? b4. Move the mouse, man. And he kills me here because he has bishop d3 as well. Alright, so blundering the bishop is not to be recommended. Alright? Completely winning position, you can ruin it. I mean, you guys recently saw the match, speaking of blundering stuff, right? So there was a recent match. GM was playing knight odds versus computer. You guys saw it, right? So GM was playing the computer, and the computer gave the GM knight odds. GM won. I'm not surprised. I mean, knight is a knight. Knight is a knight. Welcome, guys, to the wasn't that a blunder? Knight taking the line here? No idea. I think it was a pretty good game. Bishop e2. Develop. You're not gonna win against knight odds. Yeah, there was like a couple of GMs just playing computer. Actually, I should have played knight h4. It's like famous trick, playing knight h4 before black castle, so he doesn't have bishop g6. Of course, he plays h6. Of course, you play h6, man. Because I should have played knight h4 immediately, prevented bishop g4. That was not good. It was sloppy on my part. Very sloppy. So I probably need to exchange this bishop anyway. So let's play bishop d3. Because black has a bishop pair. And I don't really like giving my opponent bishop pair. I like bishop pair myself. So I know how dangerous that bishop pair can be. So, strong GM. Yeah, I think that was David Smerden. I think that was, you got it. I think that's the guy. So basically, you just run with your king to the safety. Knight f2 is the thing, I guess, right? So what are we gonna do here? Run forest run, I guess. Nah. Yeah, this doesn't look good. Alright, let's run. Let's run! Well, it's about equal. Although, this is a close positions, and I like my knights in the close position. I really like my knights in the close position. And he plays f6. So let's play c5, I guess. Actually, not sure. Knight h4. Let's play king b1. Let's hide the king. You know, make sure we get that rook c1 sometimes plan. And I'm thinking about playing c5, b4, b5 some point. Probably. So let's... Yeah, I don't want to give you this pawn, man. Alright, let's bring the rook back. And I want to play knight b3, knight c5, just want to go for an attack. But I don't want to give him this pawn for free. It's just, this is kind of an important pawn. So let's defend it. Let's defend it, then let's play knight b3, let's put the knight on c5, you know, play normal chess. Knight b3. Let's go attack. Or provoke some holes here. Now the rook can go to c3. Queen can go there. And, you know, it's time to start probing for some weaknesses. Queen d2. Transferring the queen over. Create some threats. Queen a5, rook c3 is coming sometime, yeah. So queen b4, rook c3. The second knight might join the game. So that's gonna be fun. I think white should be okay here. It's my move, right? So rook c3. Let's bring the rook here. Take, knight d2. This is why I play rook c3. It's a defense and it's an offense. It combines both elements. In this case, now queen a4, of course, because it's tactics, right? And now c6 pawn is weak. So knight a6 with a tempo. And you simply win the c6 pawn now. I mean, I said it simply, but knight c7 is a check, right? It's a huge threat, so obviously you take it if he allows you to take the stuff. You take it. Take here. Oh, here I blundered rook e1 check, of course. I blundered it. My god. I blundered it. Queen d5. I'm blundering stuff. That's not good. Let's not blunder stuff. Yeah, if he gave me check on e1, he could have taken my rook. I would be down a piece again. Absolutely terrible. I didn't watch it, but I checked some games on that match. But okay, Magnus, you know what I think? I think he basically just was a little bit tired of being a top dog all the time. So he sort of gave the kid some slack. So he didn't play it to his best ability. Plus, you have to remember that he was also talking. It's banter blitz, right? So when you talk, it's really not easy to play chess really well. Okay? That's just a simple rule. Because you have to think of the you have to think about what you're saying, and that takes away your focus from the game, right? So it's not easy. Yeah, he was, but see, I don't think the way El Reza talks is like basically, okay, this move, interesting. But Magnus, he was actually explaining stuff, right? He was actually explaining stuff, and that's why his stream was, of course, vastly superior to El Reza's. I mean, it's my opinion, okay? I can be completely wrong. You guys might disagree with it, but it's just my opinion that in that stream, Magnus was just giving kids some slack. It's, again, my personal opinion. So here, queen f3, maybe. You know, I need to get that pawn on c6. It might be weakness, it might be not. We'll find out. Let's find out. The reason I played bishop g5 is that e4, knight e4, queen c6 is impossible. But if he plays this, he absolutely loses immediately. So, okay, let's grab 97, take, resigns, thank you. Yeah, that's what I think as well. So, you get a chance to see these guys in action today and tomorrow when the tournament starts. And it will be rapid. Of course, it will be completely different Magnus, completely... I'm not sure if El Reza will be different because he's just the same. Because basically he's still growing, right? He's still growing, his chess understanding is still growing, knowledge grows. So, we'll see. Bishop g5, alright, knight g7, free knight development, I like it. a6, make sure you cover this b5 squares. No funny things with this knight b5, h6, kick the bishop, d5, kick this bishop. I'm a bishop kicker, yeah? I feel like I'm a bishop kicker. Oh my god. Why did he berserk? Who berserk? What? What am I missing? Why did he berserk? Who berserk? Who went berserk? Oh, okay. Yeah, he was a little bit tired. Magnus did look a little bit tired. I bet he's also preparing for bigger things than just banter blitz. So he was also probably doing a lot of work on this on his tournament, because I think It's not just like saying, okay guys, I want this tournament, do all your work and then report to me, yeah? I don't think he's that kind of guy. So I'm pretty sure he participated personally in this project. So, we'll see. Alright, so the threat is just to kick this bishop completely away, to shut him. Because you need to, shut this bishop to alleviate the pressure on d5 pawn. So, shut this bishop down. Shut this bishop down. Shut down, right? Is that... How do you say it in Dota? It's like when you kill somebody who was on a hot streak. You guys remember? Because in League of Legends it's like shut down, right? But in Dota it's like, have you done the fantasy chess thing with chess 24? Fantasy thing? I have no clue what you're talking about. What fantasy thing? Ah, you mean the fantasy team? Team composition or something? That you mean? Nah, I'm not doing that. I consider that beyond me. I mean, it's for the fans. It's for the fan. It's just a fan thing to do. Voting for your favorite team. I don't have those guys are like not my big time favorites. I respect a lot of those players. I think the chess exciting, but I'm just a little bit too old to have idols and favorites right now. My idols are all dead world champions or strong players. They're all dead. Okay. Among the current guys, I admire some people, sure, but just idolize them enough to make a fantasy team? Probably not. He has a decent chance against Magnus. I have huge respect for MFL's talent. Huge respect. I don't know. That is my honest answer. I don't know. It depends on a lot of factors. It depends on prep, right? Who is better prepared? MFL usually is really well prepared. He's one of the best prepared players on the planet. He is. But Magnus is also a great psychological player, which MFL was lacking. But now he's been, getting older. He uses psychology a lot as well, so that's good. Overall, his chances. I just don't think that in terms of technical position, I think Magnus just way ahead above everybody, except maybe Corana. In terms of pure technical skill, right? He's probably just the best at the moment. In terms of opening preparation, yeah, anybody can prepare, and candidates showed a lot of interesting things, right? Like Dink was considered to be the machine, unbreakable, and he lost 2 games there, like in the first 2 rounds. That was like a big aha moment. So MFL, he had only less than a month to prepare for the event, and he's leading the event. But there is a lot of luck involved. Usually there is a saying that the person who gets last participation in the tournament, he wins the event. There's like this famous superstition. Chess is perhaps the only game in which there is no element of chance. Element of chance. Well, there is element of chance, but it has to do with an opening prep. Because opening prep is based a lot on luck. It's like whether you had foreseen that your opponent studied this particular line or not. Especially if you prepare surprise, right? If you play some crazy line, side line, and you're sort of like praying that your opponent didn't study this line. And then it's luck, because luck is mostly about what? Things that don't actually depend on your choices, right? That outside of your control. I think that pretty much covers it. So there are some elements. Over the board, yes, that element is minimized. Minimized. You could argue there is luck, but you argue there isn't any zero-sum game, has no chance. Yeah, precisely, man. Good point. Okay, so let's exchange this rook. Black is obviously much better, despite my attempt to screw up my endgame. I still think I'm better. So let's play rook c2. Because he wants me to take on b3 and improve his pawn, which obviously I decline to do. Aha. Okay, check. Ooh, boom, 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 boom. Nice rooks, huh? Nice rooks. Okay. These are nice rooks. Rook c4. Are you gonna play king d3 again? You can't, because rook d2, and then I grab the pawn. So the threat is to take on d2, take on d4. The only reason why I didn't play that before, yeah, I missed it. Hey guys, hi everybody. Thank you for joining. Yeah, 15 days for the candidates. These guys had a month to prepare, right? And he had only like 15 days. That really impressed me. Take serious why playing Alekhine defense. Bad opening. There are no bad openings. What there is unwillingness to take risks and psychology. If you think your opponent is not prepared for Alekhine, if you knows, there's also such thing as noting how your opponent plays, right? Because a lot depends on that. Because a lot of grandmasters base their preparation on their opponents. They sort of custom tailor it. I do it a lot of myself, you know. I see that my opponent was like, he knows all those principal lines, you know, main openings really well, so I try to play sidelines and just get him off the book so he's on his own, he's got to think. And that is the same reason here. It works at all levels. I mean, I used Alekhine against Grishuk at the Olympiad, right? Здравствуйте, Pasha. I used Alekhine and I saw his face, you know, he had to prepare for Caracan, he had to prepare for Sicilian, he had to prepare for Spanish in less than 24 hours. He had to prepare all that stuff. And then he plays e4, I play knight f6, and the guy goes like, he just wasted his many-hour preparation, right? And I played knight f6 like maybe second, third time in a classical chess in a serious game, and I played against Grishuk. And basically, it's psychology, and the second thing, it nullifies your opponent prep. It is extremely important at the top level. If you prepare any line well, and you nullify your opponent prep, these are like fantastic things. These are like things. Why? Because the game, the classical game, right now, it is it's 19 minutes for 40 moves, right? So again, very limited time. You catch your opponent, he has to try to remember all those lines. It's very difficult if you're not prepared, first of all. What am I doing? I'm blundering. Knight e4, b4, queen d5, bishop c4, queen c6, bishop c4. I see, so I didn't blunder it. Good. Just for a second there. Oh my god, I'm blundering knight d5, e4. Oh my god. My god. This is bad. Anyway, so returning back to the topic. You ruin your opponent prep. You ruin his energy level because he had to waste a lot of time preparing that line, right? Preparing for your lines, and you ruin all that prep. So these are very important considerations at the top level. Very, very important. They all are critical, in fact. So, exactly. So you know what I'm talking about, right? You guys see it. You know, you're smart. You're chess players. You're chess players. You're all geniuses. I believe in you. I mean, if you picked your chess as your profession, that means you know what you're doing. At least I'd like to think so. There is no bad openings. In this day and age, there are no bad openings. So if you want me to repeat it another 100 times, I will say it 100 times. There are no bad openings. There are only bad preparations and unwillingness to work hard. If you want to improve, you have to work hard. Chess is very unforgiving. It is. They say that the chess goddess, I'm not sure where that story originally came from, but in Russia, You know, there's a name of the chess goddess is Kaisa, right? Kaisa is the goddess of chess. Right. Is it not only in Russia? Is it like everywhere? Oh, hold on a second. I'm expecting something. Give me a second. Hello? Okay. So, I'm sorry, that was actually an important phone call. I was expecting a mic, a new mic, just for you guys, okay? So, alright, what is going on here? I'm completely lost. Okay, so let's play knight c6, and let's put this knight on d5. Let's try to break through. So, the one time you played me, you went e4 and offered a draw. I did? Bad me. Okay. I don't remember. Maybe. It's very rare that I offer a draw. Very rare. Because I love chess, right? So why offer a draw when you can win? Logic. 95 check. That was my true point behind bishop g8 because now my bishop goes to e6. Right? That is the reason why I played it. So I can play bishop e6 or bishop f7 and hit your pawns. And now bishop b6, bishop e6. My god, it's full of stars. That's a reference to that famous Space Odyssey, right? You guys remember it? I hope you guys remember it. My god is full of stars. Okay, a4. I don't know. No, I don't want to give you this bishop. Grab bishop d7. Check. 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 Pawn b5, b6. Run. Run. Mate. It's mate, man. It is mate. No, 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 no. You're not getting away. It's b7 mate. Alright. Sells any of... No, I don't get any. I don't get any. I don't expect any. Just not actually goddess. So anyway, returning to Kaisa, right? So that's a goddess of chess. So there is a saying, if you don't work hard at chess, Kaisa does not forgive. Right? That's the reason why I mentioned that in the first place. So that's now you hear it. Now you heard it. There is such a saying. And we don't want to make gods angry, right? Of course, there might be people who don't believe in gods. I fully respect that. So, religion. Very, very touchy topic. So we're not going to touch it anymore. But we're talking about chess gods, and maybe that is forgivable, right? All right. So somebody was saying Kaisa was not actually goddess, and if she's not a goddess, then what she's considered? I'm just curious. Can you give me that info? Dude, I don't know. I love women goddesses. You know, the goddess of love, Aphrodite. Then there was some other goddesses. And actually, any great girl that's next to you, you know, she's actually a goddess. You know, let's admit it, right? Let's admit it, guys. All our loved ones, girl ones, they're just goddesses. You have that moment, you gotta admit it. Be honest. Be honest. Just be honest, okay? I mean, all those things they do make us completely crazy, right? Make us swoon. I should have played this move before, of course, but okay. Queen a3, okay, Queen c2. You have so many goddesses in India. Oh my god. Alright, I'm not going there. I'm definitely not going there. Okay. Actually, speaking about India, you guys have those absolutely amazing those points on your head, right? And you have those wonderful dresses. I mean, those are very cool things. Raid! Who is raiding me? Goddesses, of course. Who is raiding me? Who is raiding me? I want to know. Do you have an Indian chess goddess? You better have this Indian goddess. Those points on your heads. It's not. I apologize if I offend anybody, but I just love those markings. Okay, let's call them markings, right? That's safe to say. It's like a third eye, right? I don't know. It's mystical, like adds mystical this a touch of mysticism, like of something forbidden, right? The forbidden knowledge. All right. So, okay, let's block this bishop. Let's block this bishop because I don't see anything. I'm absolutely blind here. Let's just grab this rook, exchange this rook, and push the pawn. And that's about it. Didn't gotta play Borg. I am Borg. Borgy. It's like somebody said once, Borg. That's supposed to be an insult, I guess. Borg, your mama was a star cruiser. Yeah. The things people will come up with. It's crazy. Okay. We have Tanya for starters. We don't discuss married women here, guys. No discussing married women. Honestly. Oh, I'm blundering. Oh, I'm blundering. I'm blundering. No, I'm not blundering. I mean, if it is a blunder, okay, it's forgivable blunder. My God, once again, give me a second. Алло. Вы у нашей парадной? Все, спасибо, сейчас выйдем. Большое спасибо. Секундочку. Солнышко мое. Я, наверное, должен выйти, да? Alright, guys, I have to run, get that mic, so I'll be back, okay? And I'll try to install this mic today, so... how do I get... F11. Alright, so I'll stop the stream and I'll get back to you guys, okay? Thank you.